we got our first clue that the person of interest had been an interviewee of the FBI in 2023. And then we know what Q has talked about with some of the patterns of the MK Ultra, the therapists, the different handlers, right? All that. We know that's a recurring theme, and we got it in real time tonight. This is incredible. Check this out. Let's watch this clip. Listen to Sean Hannity. And to remind people that don't know, Sean Hannity is mentioned specifically a number of times in the Q drops, and it's alluded to that he's one of the people that is somewhat in the know as far as the information dissemination and the narrative deployment campaign. So you got Trump and Hannity on the same stage. It's not a shock that we heard something, but this one is pretty amazing. Let's take a listen.
Particularly for the Commonwealth, you have no choice but to allow it.
16 minutes and 30 seconds are up. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you very much.
That's weird, right?
Yeah.
Right? Let's try it again.
16.
But to allow it.
16 minutes and 30 seconds are up. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you very much.
It stands up in the middle of it, makes it a big point, says 16 minutes and 30 seconds, right? What the hell is going on here, right? This is tonight, the day of the school shooting. Right. I'm going to take you over to Rambo and Friends, his Telegram channel. Guys, please, he's all over my Telegram channel as well. Please give him a follow. Let's take a look at drop 1630. Law enforcement should interview the therapist. Each shooter has one, coincidentally. Targets, relocation within 30 days of shooting, new name. FBI doesn't know this. Spooks are hard to find. Dream to reality.
1630.
Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me?
That's sharp. There's a whole other class of anons who focus on the numerical stuff, which is not my specialty, but I should get into it more because this is the kind of stuff you catch. That's the whole other element of Q. I deal with the verbal stuff. When you add the numbers to it, it's really explosive.
Yeah, and that's what's so cool about this stuff, because everyone has their own channel. Everyone sees different things at different times, and that's what's so cool about this. And I think Rambo is one of the best dudes at analyzing things like this in the comms, especially amongst Trump. He does amazing work. But check this out. So if you actually look at this is drop 1630.
Right.
That's what he just said. And within that is a repost of drop 1629, right? Okay. So remember 1630 and 1629. So Hannity just said 1630. I mean, it would be crazy if he also said 1629, right?
Beliefs on the economy, in her own words, according to Kamala, her values have not changed. We don't know where she stands because she's only done an interview for 16 minutes and 29 seconds.
Oh my!
What did he just say?
Wow!
Wait, he what?
An interview for 16 minutes and 29 seconds.
So let me get this straight. Hannity says 1630 and 1629.
He's referring to the same post twice. There's no doubt about it.
And the second
where
piece
did you hear that? Go ahead.
The second piece of it was, why are the Freemasons, this is also on the same drop, why are the Freemasons on the scene of most shooting locations, openly giving interviews or in background shots? Symbolism will be their downfall. So this entire stringer of 1629 and 1630 is, for the people that don't know, is speaking specifically about mass shootings and school shootings. And it's pointing out the patterns of therapists being connected to the CIA, each one have it, everything we just said. So let's put this all together. This is also 1630.
Oh, it's part of 1630.
And so this is the original.
Okay.
1629. And then in 1630 it puts 1629 within it. So you're telling me that on the same night that a mass shoot, and you guys go back to the beginning proof we did, for anybody that's new, there was an Eye of the Storm, did a great decode on yesterday's Q Delta that basically said, watch out for false flags. So you have watch out for false flags, comms coming from Eric Trump and Ivanka, and Laura, hitting an exact Delta Be Vigilant.
Right.
Then you have the next day, you have a mass shooting. Then it comes out that the shooter had ties to the FBI. And on the same night it happened, you have Sean Hannity, who is mentioned in the Q drops, in saying 16 minutes and 30 seconds and 16 minutes and 29 seconds, which relates directly to 2 Q drops that talk about mass shootings at schools. Yeah, that's all a coincidence.
Yeah. No, this is you know what this means. Remember what we talk about all the time now. We've got to frame the deep state in the present in order to link them to the crimes of the past. I think this is but another variation of the fake assassination on Trump. And perhaps in due time, we're going to find, because you say the kid was linked to the FBI 2023, FBI is white hats by now. Okay. So how do you expose school shootings? How do you expose election fraud? How do you expose assassinations? How do you expose the brutality of Israel, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? You frame them for it because they're all gone. You can't expose them anymore, right? They're all gone, arrested, executed, whatever. That's what the RFK Commission is going to be about too. So that's, with this data you've given me, okay, now we're beyond that 48-hour rule. I think that's where they're going, and that's wonderful, because if you bust something like this open, now the door's open to Sandy Hook and Parkland and Orlando. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah,
we know the shooting's not real. We know it's not real now. We know it's white hat. They just did something in Georgia. Why? What other reason can there be? Stay tuned. Fire up the popcorn on this one. Wow.
Unbelievable stuff. And again, all the credit.
We gotta get Rambo a Pulitzer Prize on that one.
Yeah, that's an absolute banger right there. And again, thank you, Joe, for sharing that with everybody. We appreciate it.